1111.
What's up, bro?
What's going on, bro? How you doing, man?
I'm good, bro. How you doing?
Doing good. Blessed, brother. Blessed, man.
Blessed.
Let's talk to him. 1111. You living or you surviving?
I feel like people think I'm living online, but you know I'm really surviving. We're all surviving.
Come on, bro.
You know
Come
what
on.
I mean, I'm here right now because I'm surviving.
Respect.
This is what I do to survive.
Real.
You feel me? This is we're all trying to do this to survive.
Real.
So I feel like, yeah, I'm living online,
Gotcha.
but I'm surviving.
Respect, bro.
Definitely surviving.
Respect. Respect. Welcome to the Integrity Response with your brother, CEO Khacki. Every individual sitting across from me doesn't believe in being typical, ordinary, or familiar. They're elite, meaning society's norms don't sit well with them. They believe in raising the bar for themselves, family, and for those they may never meet. From those in humble beginnings to those in the midst of greatness and legends who've paved the way. With a comedic edge, I will ask the questions that hold value, and I believe we'll gain insight to the real them. It's the Integrity Response. Brother, let's take them back, man. Let's take them back. Before we do go back, I do want to say, you know, this episode is sponsored by Grand Moscato Wines.
Grand Moscato, yo, this strawberry.
Come on, bro. Come on. Absolutely,
Hitting.
bro. Yes, sir.
I've never seen wine that had like
Come on.
those different type of flavors like peach, mango, strawberry. Like this is 16% too.
16%, bro.
Yeah,
Damn.
that Grand Moscato.
Respect, respect. That's what's up. Yes, sir, man. Let's talk to him, man. Before singing, before songwriting, at the age of 9, what did you want to be?
I wanted to be a wrestler.
Come on, bro. That's real, bro. I love it. Come on, bro.
I wanted to be a wrestler.
Okay.
My whole dream.
Come on.
All I watched was at the time it was WWF.
Gotcha. Real.
All I watched was that. Like that was like, yo, that's what I'm gonna be when I grow up. No
Real.
doubt.
You knew it.
Nothing else.
That's
Like,
real.
yo, I'm gonna be a professional wrestler because this looks amazing.
Real. Come on, bro.
This looks fun.
Come on, man.
I was a kid. I didn't
It's
really
real,
know,
bro.
like, you know, like, I thought it was real.
That's a fact.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was,
That's real,
I thought
bro.
it was real.
That's a
I really
fact.
thought Kane and Undertaker
Come
were
on,
brothers.
bro. Real.
I really thought, like, it was real.
Storyline, bro, the storyline was...
It had me.
It had, bro.
It had me in a chokehold. I'm not gonna lie to you. So I was like, yeah, that's what I want to do. And then when I got older, I realized, like, oh, it's acting.
But
Okay, the stunts are real.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
The stunts are real. The punches are real.
Choreographed. to
People
the
get
max.
injured for real.
Absolutely.
People get fucked up for real.
Absolutely.
But it's acting, and it's like, oh, so if I want to be a wrestler, I really got to be an actor.
It's real, bro.
I didn't really want to be an actor. You know what I mean?
Who did you model after? Who was your top 3?
My top 3 wrestlers?
Yes.
This is a really good question. The Rock,
Come on.
because no one was better than him
Come
on the
on, bro.
mic.
Come on.
Nobody
Come
was
on.
better than him on the mic. And I watched like his whole come up
Come
and
on.
everything.
It's like you
Nation
watch-
of Domination.
Come on, bro. Come
and when
on.
he wasn't even like anything.
Real.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And then I would say Stone Cold Steve Austin,
Classic.
because like
Classic, bro.
come on, everybody
Bro,
loves
like,
a nigga who's gonna
he was real.
beat up their boss.
Bro, that's real.
You feel
That's
me?
real,
Like
bro.
everybody could relate to that.
That's
So
a
you know what I
fact.
mean? So like
That's a fact.
I loved
That's
him.
real.
And then my third one, I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna be a weird pick, but Vince McMahon.
Bro, people don't understand. The villain, people, bro, watching him.
He was so good.
He was so good. He had to come into the
People hated him. People hated him, and that's what he wanted. He had his good moments and he had his bad moments.
Wow.
And the bad moments was like, I hate Vince McMahon. I hope he dies. Like people really thought, like, yeah, I hope he dies. Like,
Wow.
I hope he steps down from this company. I hate him. So watching Stone Cold Steve Austin come and whoop his ass and stunner him
Bro,
was just like, oh, I love that.
Bro,
And Vince McMahon was a part of so many
That's a fact.
storylines.
That's a fact, bro.
You know
That's
what
a
I
fact.
mean? Like honorable mention to Triple H. He was a part of so
that's
many
real.
storylines.
Absolutely, bro.
Mankind,
Absolutely.
Undertaker.
Come on, bro.
You feel me? But like
Vince McMahon, he actually wanted to. You know the story of him wanted to be a wrestler. Dad didn't think it was a good fit for him.
it was a good fit, so he became a commentator.
Come on, bro.
He was good at that.
And
Then he
just-
stepped into the role like, okay, let me do the in-ring stuff. That's why when he came into the ring, he was
Bro,
like,
he already
he was
had
ready
that.
to go. He was
Absolutely, bro.
off the steroids,
Absolutely, bro. That's
looking ready to go. You know,
real,
you know what
bro.
I mean?
That's
But like,
real.
he was so good,
That's
bro.
a
And I don't
fact.
think like a lot of people mention him in like their top,
Wow.
their top 5 or something
ahead,
because
bro.
it's like a lot of people don't think it's like look at him as like a character, but like he was a really
was
main
really
character.
good character.
He was
bro.
a main character. He was a
bro.
boss. He
That's
just went by
fact.
his name.
Absolutely.
But he was a really main, like a
That's
big
real.
part of a lot of the storylines in WWF. So like,
That's real.
That's what I wanted to be. You know what I mean?
real.
That's what I wanted to be. And now here we are. I'm singing,
Real. Come on, bro. Come on.
talking about this. You know what I mean?
I love it, bro. I love it. I love it. That's real, bro. So you were born and raised in Toronto, Canada.
Yep.
How was it like growing up there?
As a kid, you know, my family wasn't really fortunate.
Okay.
I was kind of poor. My mom was a single mom with 4 kids, trying to take care of all of them. We all have the same dad.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like my mom's white, my dad's black. We're mixed kids. I'm Trini.
Got you.
So we grew up a little bit struggling, moving around a lot,
Understand.
going to different schools a lot. So I definitely, you know, came from that struggle, and
Gotcha.
it definitely grew me up like faster than I, you know what I mean, should have.
Where do you fall in line with your siblings?
My brother, my little brother's a rapper too.
Okay,
He's
gotcha.
the one who
Shout
got
out
me
to him.
into
That's
music.
What's up. That's what's up.
You know what I mean? Like my sister, I have an older sister. We're cool. My younger sister too. We're all close. You know what I mean? We all
what's up.
talk. We should be closer than we are.
Bro, I know how it
But
goes.
we all
Absolutely.
got, you know what I mean, lives
That's
living.
right. That's right.
It's not cheap to live in Toronto.
I was about to say, did anybody make the move?
You
down
know,
to the lower 48?
nobody.
Everybody's here.
You know, I'm
Everybody's
the
still in
only
it.
one that, like, you know, in my family that's made it to like this status that I'm
Gotcha.
at right now.
Real.
In my whole family, right? So a lot of them look up to me.
Real.
My brother, I know he looks up to me even though he don't want to say it.
Gotcha. Real.
Because he's really got
Rapper.
that, like, that hood nigga in him.
Gotcha.
Like,
Real.
I know you look up to me,
Real.
nigga. You know what I mean? Like, I look up to you too
Come on, that's
sometimes,
real.
bro.
That's
But
right.
that's why
That's
I always
right.
give you advice.
That's
We always
real.
clash heads because, you know what I mean? He's a, what is he? I think he's a Leo.
Gotcha.
And he just, you know
You
what I
play
mean?
that,
Leos
right.
are stubborn.
Real.
Just
Real.
like us Virgos.
Real. That's real.
They're stubborn.
How younger is he than you?
He's 3 years younger than
Bro,
me.
that's I knew to ask because I know that's about that state where it's the 9th, the 12th grader, the 8th, the 11th grader.
You know what I mean?
Bro,
and it's hard
bro.
because it's hard being the person in your family that's made it to a certain like status in
Gotcha.
music, and like you believed in everyone else's dreams
Real.
except for yours. You know, like when I first started doing music, my brother got me into music, and I believed in his dream more than mine,
Understand that, bro.
and as being an artist. So I was like doing all his shit for him.
You started off, you know, not moving ahead, but you was a producer.
Well, I was a producer,
Come on,
exactly. So
real.
I was making beats for him. I was recording him. Didn't really give a fuck about my shit. You know what I mean? Like, it was like, yo, my brother's gonna be the rapper. He's
You
got
played
it.
the backfield. I'm
gonna play the
absolutely.
backfield. I'm gonna make I'm gonna develop his sound.
Right.
I'm gonna make the beats. I'm gonna record him. I'm gonna put it out. I'm gonna get the artwork done. I was doing all that.
Wow.
You know what I mean? So it's like to switch from that, like not helping, to like going to like just me
Right.
and focusing on what I'm doing and kind of like forgetting that aspect of it.
Gotcha.
I can understand where he would get upset with me sometimes.
I understand that.
You know
bro.
what I mean?
I do
But like,
understand that.
we all gotta grow up sometimes,
We do,
bro.
bro.
We all
do.
gotta grow up, and we all gotta
reach
level
our-
up.
Right, and reach our full potential.
Exactly, and I'm still here for him.
Real,
You know what I
bro.
mean? I'm still like, yo, bro, I shout you out all the time. I tag you in my posts. You know what I mean? Like anything you need, bro. Like I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna give you
Real,
advice.
bro.
You gotta
Absolutely.
be willing. Like you can only take a horse to the water, but you can't make the
him
horse.
drink.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely, bro.
That's
I do
how it
understand
is.
that.
You
Real,
feel me?
Bro. Definitely do, man. And you also, just even to go back further, you know, your love for football.
Man.
Come on, bro. Like you
So I was gonna be a wrestler.
go ahead.
Then I I found football.
Come on,
I
real.
found out I was strong in grade 9.
Gotcha.
Right? So I'm bench pressing, and like it was just one plate, and then they put 2 plates
I was
on
just
there.
about to
And
say
I was
that.
in grade 9.
That's crazy.
You know what I-
225
at grade 9.
Grade. That's crazy.
Right? So they put it on, and I'm like bench pressing, and they're like, "Oh, you're about to be the starting fullback next year."
Wow.
That year I rode the bench because I was
You was a
quiet.
baby. Yeah, you was a
I was a
freshman.
baby. Like, I
Right.
was quiet. I was a freshman. I was like, okay, I'm gonna chill. People didn't know about my strength.
Right.
So when we went into the gym, they seen it. They're like, you're gonna be
Wow.
starting fullback next year for us for sure. Then I moved. Like I said, I
Got
was
you,
always
moving.
moving.
Right.
So like I moved from Mississauga to the hood
Gotcha.
in like my most important years of my life. You know, your most important years, in my opinion, is
Go
like
ahead.
when you first turn a
Go
teenager,
ahead. That's right, bro.
all the way up. You
That's
know what I
right.
mean?
That's right. 9th through 12th is really.
feel me?
That's the prime teen years.
Exactly,
That's
bro.
real,
So it's
bro.
like I turned a teenager when I moved to Jungle, which is the hood I used to live
Gotcha.
in, Lawrence Heights.
Bro.
And
Toronto. Okay, the first thing that hit in my mind, Toronto. Drake, she from the jungle. Everybody's thinking he's talking about California. He's really talking about
the hood I'm from.
Stop playing,
Yeah, that he was
bro.
coming to check
That's the first thing
a little
that...
Ethiopian chick.
Stop playing, bro.
I don't know if she's Ethiopian or Somalian, but he was coming to check a little Ethiopian girl on Varna Drive.
That just connected right now. That lyric.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he fucks with a lot of like the niggas from my hood, you know what I mean? And like that's I say I'm from I didn't live there all my life.
But that's what
that's where I'm from because that's where I started I started music there.
Outside.
If I didn't live in the hood, I don't think I would be doing music.
Real.
You know what I mean? I think I'd still be a little delusional on wanting to be a wrestler or a football player. You know what I mean? Like it kicked in. I didn't want to be a football player when I went to a camp.
Gotcha.
And I seen there was like so much people that were like better than me.
Gotcha.
And I was like, oh, I got to put in that much work to be a football player.
Understand,
and I can get hurt.
Understand.
I'm good. You know what I mean? I was like, I'm good. I can get hurt. I could put in this work, and I can get hurt, and it's out of my control. When I'm an artist, you know, I gotta put in that work. You know what I mean?
That's real.
I can't get hurt in the sense of like we go on a game day and I'm playing something. I can get hurt on stage, maybe jumping around, but the chances are little. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
But like, it's in my hands.
If I could be in control of it, I will.
You feel me? It's in my hands. I gotta make the content. I gotta get up. I gotta do this. I gotta make the music. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So it's in my hands.
We spoke off camera even regarding recording.
Exactly.
It's in my hands.
It's in my hands.
I am the maker.
I record myself. I learned how to record myself.
Respect.
I learned on YouTube.
Respect.
I didn't take a class or anything.
YouTube University.
YouTube University. I learned a lot of shit on YouTube. I learned how to play the piano. Learned how to record myself. Learned how to make beats. You know what I mean? I learned how to tie my tie.
Real. Bro, you saying some real shit, bro.
You feel me? I learned a lot of stuff on YouTube. So, you know, like learning how to record myself because it's like, I worked at a community center in the hood.
Gotcha.
And I didn't really know how to record myself, so I'd have to set it up with somebody to record. Hated that. So I was like, you know what? Let me figure out how to record myself because I don't want to always have to hit up and rely on somebody like, yo, can you meet me at the studio so we can record? Nah, I want to go in on my own time.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
You feel me?
Absolutely.
Record myself, take as long as I want to take, and not worry about, oh, this nigga gotta leave, bro. You know? No, I can stay there as long as I want.
Even the expression of like, I got something hot right now. You know, not even, what time do you have open?
Let me run to my computer quick. Bam, bam, bam. Do it. Easy. It's so easy. If you want to learn how to record yourself, you're the only person stopping you because it's mad easy.
Bro. Wow.
It's mad easy.
Integrity.
Wow.
All you gotta do is go on YouTube, look it up. It's literally just press two buttons. You know this.
Real, absolutely, bro.
You know what I mean? You press two buttons, you delete it if you don't like it, you move it down to the next track, or keep, you know what I mean? Keep recording.
Real.
You feel me? The tricky part is the mixing.
The mixing, the
mixing and then the plugins. That's where it gets tricky, but that's what YouTube's for.
Wow.
To teach you what those plugins do.
Absolutely.
You feel me?
Real, bro.
Exactly, bro.
So when did you take on this form? Okay, so this is high school. You know, you transitioning out of sports. You know, the love for, you know, I'm gonna get back to that too, but the love of wrestling never leaves.
Yeah, never.
It's real.
I don't watch it today because I think today is lame.
Okay, gotcha.
But I watch the old stuff.
Real.
Attitude Era, for sure. I love watching that. I laugh now. I'll be like, oh, how did I not see this dirty joke that Vince McMahon made?
God, that's real.
As a kid, you know?
That's real, bro.
Like, this nigga was bad.
Real,
Holy shit.
So you make that transition. What was this? In high school, or was this around? You know, this is your 19, 22. When did you start this?
This was in high school. When I moved to Jungle, and I found I was still playing football.
Gotcha.
Because remember, I left Mississauga. Right. The people kind of gassed my head up. Yo, you're jacked. You should, keep playing football. Right. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to Toronto. I'm gonna find out where I can play football.
Gotcha.
My school didn't have a football team at the time, so me and my cousin KB, we started a petition and started a football team in the school, and then we got the football team to go to the school, like to come to the school and stuff.
Gotcha.
We got to play. We won a championship and everything. It was great. We weren't in the best league, because our school was in the hood still.
Gotcha.
You feel me? But we won the championship and went undefeated.
Real.
But then, as I'm playing football, I'm getting known to be like, because I'm working at the community center too.
Right.
So people are knowing like, oh, TC. That was my nickname in the hood. Like, he's the producer.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? He makes the beats. Like, I'm gonna go record on his beats.
What better way to have it than at the community where everybody comes?
Everybody comes there, and I'm working there, running the studio, and I'm recording all the niggas. You know what I mean? So like, everyone knows me as a producer.
Wow.
I was a good kid. I wasn't in the shit.
Real.
But I was around it all the time.
Absolutely.
But like, people knew that, like, yo, don't even ask TC to go on this mission because you know he's not gonna be about it.
Bro.
And I didn't give a shit when niggas died.
Absolutely.
If you think I'm soft, then fight me. You feel me?
Wow,
That's the mentality I had. But it's like, people respected it because they believed in me. You know what I mean? They seen the vision. They seen that, like, all right, this guy's trying to like stay straight. You feel me? Like, he's not trying to like fuck it up.
Real.
You feel me? So being able to like do that in the hood kind of made me transition, because then I started getting people saying, yo, you're really good at making beats. Yo, you can sing. Really? I don't think I could sing that well.
I was just going to get there. Like, how did that start?
That just came out when I was like 17 years old.
Wow.
I just tried singing. It wasn't the best. My first track was not good at all. But I practiced singing different songs, different genres of songs, like rock songs and country songs.
Gotcha.
Like, growing up with a white mom, she listens to everything.
Everything. Real.
You feel me?
Real.
Even the country.
Real.
So I was listening to a lot of country, like, my brother said that I.
Come on, bro. Wow.
All that stuff, you feel me? But she also listened to a lot of Prince. Listened to a lot of reggae and soca. Oh my goodness.
That's big
like,
in the Toronto community, correct?
Big, huge. We take a lot after like Jamaican slang.
Absolutely.
You feel me? So like, we'll be like, yo, say what up. We'll be like, yo, wagwan.
Where does that stem from? Like what,
Jamaica, you know what I mean? Jamaica, like, there's a lot of, we have a lot of Jamaican cuisines.
You said that, right. It's like you said Trini, you call it.
I'm not used to even here. You guys have Jamaican spots, but they're not everywhere. In Toronto, they're everywhere.
Wow.
Like, almost every corner has like a Jamaican cuisine that you can go get some oxtail. You can get some jerk chicken.
Wow.
You know what I mean? It's different here. You feel me? But we take a lot of like Jamaican culture. Just, yo, Wagwan, what are you saying? What are man them dealing with? Yo, man them at Debout? You know what I mean? Like, don't know. They say that in Jamaica, like, yo, don't know, fat. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Jamaica and UK.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
that's
for
right.
sure.
That's right.
For sure.
Wow, bro.
We just take that, like, that's the culture in Toronto. You know what I mean? There's a lot of Jamaican people.
Real.
You feel me? So
absolutely.
That's where we come from. I'm Trini, but I still Wagwan.
Right.
You feel me?
Just the environment, just
exactly
who you guys are. That's
exactly.
real. Wow.
Exactly, bro.
So when people think, you know, like because look, you know, Drake is the spokesperson. When he's talking like that, that's really how you all speak. Even when you walk in, like that's who you are.
Yeah, like you know, like we really do talk like that. Like, like we're not putting it on for a show.
Real.
You know what I mean? Like that's how I talk. You feel me? Like Drake being around all the people that he's around. Right. I'm sure that's how he talks too. You know what I mean? Like Wagwan. Like, we're all from Toronto. At the end of the day, you feel me? So that's what we know.
That's dope. That's real.
For sure.
Bro. So from here, man, so you said you were around that age. All right, so the singing. You said the first song wasn't really, you're like, okay. But you felt like there was something. You knew there was something.
I knew there was something because I knew like how to structure a song.
Gotcha.
I knew the vocals were there. The vocals were bad, but they were there. You feel me?
Absolutely.
My first song was to my ex that I was dating at the time, and we broke up. And this was around MSN days. I'm not sure if you remember MSN, where we were on the MSN Messenger, and like,
gotcha.
We broke up, and like, she was the popular girl in the school.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, so it hurt me. I was like, damn, I lost a popular girl in the school. Let me see if I can get her back. Let me try and make a song. Let me sing for the first time on a track and send it to her. And I did that, and she was like, wow, I could come over right now and kiss you. And like, you know what I mean? Like, she was just like amused. She never heard me singing a track before.
Never, no speculation of you even.
Never. She was the first one to hear it. So she was like, this is amazing. You should keep going. We didn't end up getting back. You know what I mean? It didn't win her back.
Gotcha.
But that little message from her, like, yo, keep going. You keep doing this because you sound good. Like, you could do this for real. I just kept going. I went full throttle. I was trying to practice. I didn't take singing lessons. Like, I would say I took maybe like 1 or 2 classes.
Gotcha.
Because they were free at the community center.
Right.
But I never took singing lessons. But from that, I would just keep practicing every day. And learn how to do runs, and I figured that, oh, I could do this with my voice. I didn't know I could do this with my voice my whole life.
Wow.
I figured it out. You know what I mean? Like, so it's all about figuring it out,
That
bro.
is, bro. Like you said, like
You
bro,
don't know.
I'm just
you gotta try it.
Bro, your thought process behind saying, you know, I didn't know this. I didn't know engineering. I figured it out.
Yeah.
I didn't know singing. I figured it out. You know, like, bro, you know, like people said I was.
You gotta always just figure it out. I'm here from Atlanta right now. Like, I say I'm surviving because I ain't rich. I ain't got a big bank right now, bro. Like,
Respect.
I'm here off of a prayer, figuring it out.
Wow.
You know what I mean? So you just
Absolutely.
gotta figure it out. Like, that's one thing that Ray taught me. Figure it out. Like,
Absolutely.
figure this game out. You feel me? That's what it's all about, bro.
And while we're on that, man, the mouth of the South, Ray Daniels.
Great guy. Love him.
Absolutely great guy. If someone out here in this world is for the people, it's Ray Daniels.
100%.
100%.
100%.
How did you guys link?
He actually, I didn't know who he was at first, and it was funny how we linked. It was really funny. He told me the story how he walked into Apple Music, like the headquarters,
Gotcha.
and they were playing my song. I didn't even know they were playing my song. I wasn't signed. I was just an independent artist. Like,
bro,
I had a manager that was Diddy's main engineer. That's it. You know what I mean? Like, and I was going to LA learning how to network and just be around the industry. You know what I mean? Because at this time I've been getting motion, lots of millions of views and shit.
When you're in motion, you stay in motion.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Millions of views and shit. So I'm just there. I'm like, okay. And not gonna lie, sacrifice a lot to go to LA, but we'll get into that.
Right.
But so he walks in, they're playing my song Good Love, and then he leaves the next week and goes back to Atlanta, and this was in LA. And he's like, he's playing my song. He's like, we need more R&B like this.
Wow.
And then it what clicked in his head. He's like, who is this? Who is this guy? Who is this kid? Like, is he signed? Reach out to him. And I guess he tried to reach out to me, but I didn't answer. It's either I didn't see it or I didn't answer. And he had his assistant hit me up, who was a woman.
Gotcha.
That nigga knew me.
That's the I know how to get through to him.
That nigga knew me. He's like, I'm gonna send a girl after you. I answered.
That is a strategic.
I answered that shit. I answered. I was like, oh, hey. And then she's like, oh, I'm Ray Daniels' assistant. I was like, oh, okay. So this must be serious.
Wow.
You got an assistant hitting me up? We get on the phone and he's like, you don't know who I am, man? Looked him up and I was like, oh shit. Oh, you're a big deal. I'm living in a fucking 2-bedroom basement at the time with my baby moms. Just had a baby.
Real.
Surviving.
Trying to figure it out, bro.
Trying to figure this shit out.
Ignoring calls.
Surviving. I'm like, bruh, I'm working a fucking 1 to 9 right now in a warehouse. I got 25 million views on my YouTube, but I'm still working 1 to 9 in a warehouse. What's up? Like, what's up, man? I don't. Let me Google. I'd see that, and then instantly my demeanor changed. Like, okay, so you're serious. You know, you have a lot of people trying to hit you up, bro, saying like, what do you, I can help you and this, that. Like, I've had so many people at that time. So when he hit me up, I was like, okay, what is this? What? Something told me, yo, talk to him, bro. Like, talk to him. He just seemed like a genuine person.
Absolutely.
Because the way he approached me was like, yo, like, I don't need to help you. You know what I mean? But like, I love your song. Your music's great. I see what you got going on. What do you need? That's what got me. When he asked me what I needed, not what he could do for me.
Respect.
You know what I mean? So he was like, what do you need? And I told him. He was like, I could do that.
Wow.
Boom. Since then, here I am. What is it? 4 years later, 5 years later? Yep.
Wow.
And he's treated me with nothing but respect. Never done no fuck shit. Like, he's a great guy. Like, genuinely,
Real,
like a great guy.
Absolutely.
Like, he cares for his people. You know what I mean? He cares for people. Like, he doesn't bullshit.
That's right.
Everything that he said that he was gonna do, he did. You know what I mean?
Man of his word.
Man of his word.
Straightforward.
He told me how to, you got to put content out. He's the one who told me to start doing the Toronto hoods.
Gotcha.
Talk about Toronto hoods because people didn't know that Toronto had hoods.
Just like we speaking now about the jungle.
Exactly. He's the one who told me how to do that. Next thing you know, boom, my page is blowing up after I did that.
Wow.
I was like, Oh shit. Okay.
The
What
little-
else do I need to do, Ray?
Right, the little adjustments. Right,
I was like,
absolutely.
you want to tell me something else, bro? 'Cause
Wow.
it started going up. So like he does that. He does
Real.
this.
Wow,
you know what I
bro.
mean? So shout out to Ray Daniels and the
shout
Radar
out to Ray.
team, man.
Shout out to
Like
Ray, man. That's what's up.
R3 Radar. Like I appreciate all of y'all, man.
How
for real.
has this journey been thus far? You know, you said this is roughly 4 to 5 years. How has this journey, you know, as I'm speaking with the creatives, as I'm speaking with the indie major label, what I'm hearing is, you know, it doesn't stop. It actually increases once you get a cosign or once you get backed. It's like some people would think it's the opposite. Like, oh man, you know, I got the deal or I got this. Now it's time to, I can let up a little bit. Nah,
I ain't gonna lie, I did that. I was that person who like got a deal and was like, okay, I did it. You know what I mean? Like I've never had that much money in my life when I signed my deal.
Gotcha.
I was poor. I've been poor. I was on welfare before all of this. I was barely getting by. I had people helping me out. You know what I mean? So like when I signed my first check, I was like, I want to enjoy it. I should have enjoyed it, but not for long. I should have just chilled. You know what I mean? Like the way I thought, my thought process and my demeanor kind of changed. And like seeing it now is like, okay, you learned from that lesson.
Right.
Cool. You did that. Now you're here. Figure it out just like you figured out that situation. You know what I mean? So like, it's stressful, man. It could be stressful at times. Being an artist ain't easy, bro.
It's not, bro.
People think it's easy. People think, oh, it's not a real job. Like, you know how many times I've had exes like get at me for being an artist and telling me to hang it up, like this isn't gonna work, like,
wow.
and this and that and this and that. Like, it's not a real job. It's like it's a real.
That's a fact.
You think I want to post every day?
Come on, bro.
You know what I mean?
It's a job.
Like, you think I want to post every day? Like, there's be days where I just am really pissed off or cheesed or annoyed. I got to post that day,
absolutely,
though.
bro.
You know what I mean? Like,
Absolutely.
I got to post something. I don't want to do that. You think I want the cameras in front of me all the time? No. Like, you think I want to take pictures? You know what I mean? Like, it's a job. Like, I'm doing this for us, and a lot of people don't really understand that
part.
People think that it's just fun because you see that shit on Instagram. That's why I said people think I'm living online, but nah, I'm surviving.
Real.
You know what I mean? I'm here in Atlanta, broke.
I know what what you're saying,
you
bro.
Feel
like,
me?
I do. Everybody, you know, like we do live in, you know, the highlight reel on Instagram, your Facebooks, your TikToks. It's the highlight reel. People don't understand. It's a grind behind it.
It's a grind, bro, and it's
fact.
like you gotta you gotta be willing to like take sacrifices and L's to get through this grind. Like I've been through so many sacrifices, bro. Like I went to go live in Atlanta while my baby mama was pregnant, like 4 months pregnant, and I stayed in Atlanta until the 8th month,
Gotcha.
9th month, when we were about to have our daughter Nova.
Right.
Like, yo, that takes a toll on a relationship.
Does,
and I really loved her, you know what I mean? Like,
absolutely.
And I did that not knowing that how she, like, I know how she felt. I knew how she felt, but like that was kind of like, I don't really care how she felt. I'm going to go pursue my dream, and that was a sacrifice I took.
Bro,
you feel me?
100%.
Exactly. So it's like I didn't want to lose that relationship, but I that trip to Atlanta, I feel like that's a big part of it. You know what I mean?
Of the story, and the thing is, bro, like people don't understand, like, you know, even with the cloth you're from, even Ray Daniels Radar, like, bro, it's the network.
Yes.
Is currency.
Exactly.
And that time isn't always often translated.
Exactly. Like, if I didn't go to LA, I would have never been writing for Cassie, working with Cassie.
Come on, man. Come on.
I would have never been like going to Diddy's house in the studio.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, and I ain't gonna lie, I ain't seen no crazy shit at Diddy's house.
Real.
I ain't never been involved in it. I'm not even on an NDA.
Real.
You feel me?
Absolutely.
But from my experience, I've never seen no crazy shit, never been to no crazy shit. I was writing for Cassie. You know what I mean? And like,
Real.
I would have never got that opportunity. I would have never got the opportunity to go to certain events.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? Like Belly's
right,
birthday
bro. That's
party
right,
and
bro.
meet a bunch of people. Like, I've met so many people
Absolutely,
in my
bro.
life going to LA. I would have never ever learned how to record myself the way I record myself today if I didn't go to LA.
When you're back against the wall, you perform well.
Exactly.
And a lot of people can't. People fold.
Exactly.
People throw in the towel, white flag.
Exactly.
You know
So
what?
I was in LA and I was doing that and dealing with a baby mama who was pregnant at the time on my ass because I'm not there. And that shit takes a toll, bro. Like,
Bro, I know
But I did it. You know what I mean? And there was a sacrifice I had to take. Because if I didn't do that, I'd probably still be working 1 to 9 at Mr. Case.
Bro.
You know what I mean?
And you weren't born for that.
I wasn't born for that. I did it. I did it because I had to do it. Because I have kids.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? I don't have just the one kid. Like I have a 13-year-old son now.
That's what's up.
So like I had to do it. I had to go work at a warehouse and pay rent and pay for shit. So I was doing what I needed to do and I was figuring it out.
At the same time.
You know what I mean? At the same time. So it was like when I was doing that 1 to 9, I was like, nah, this ain't for me. I gotta figure this out. I didn't come this far to come this far.
Respect.
You feel me?
Integrity.
Real.
We're gonna keep going, bro. We're gonna keep going.
About 30 seconds of your time. I really appreciate your support. With every interview, my aim is to bring integrity and fun back to the culture. And I can't do it without you. If you're enjoying this episode, please hit the subscribe button, leave a comment, and hit the like button. It helps the algorithm. I appreciate you. Back to the interview. 1111. Your name. Mm-hmm. You link this to your mother.
Yeah.
You link this to music.
Yep.
And making a wish.
Making a wish, bro. I wanted a name that was gonna stick with people. You see 1111 twice in a day, right? So AM and PM. Whether it's AM or PM, you're gonna be reminded of me. You know what I mean? And a big part of it is from my mom too, yelling out "Make a Wish" in the house. We've been be in our little houses. She said, "1111, make a wish." I was like, oh, okay. You know what I mean?
Real.
But it's a great name. So I'm like,
absolutely, bro.
This would be a great name, artist name, I feel like. You know what I mean? And I believe in alignment.
That's right.
And
That's right.
manifestation. You know what I mean?
Right,
some
bro.
people don't believe in that, but
That's
like I believe in that. You know,
That's
I
right,
manifested
bro. Absolutely.
us being here right
That's
now.
right, bro.
We
Absolutely.
manifested that,
Respect,
bro. You feel me?
Respect.
So,
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Currently, let me ask you this, man. Would you sign with Radar? Is it considered management, or would you sign with a major as well? Would you take your talents as well?
I'm signed to Radar, the label, right?
Gotcha.
So
It
Ray
is the
has
label.
it's
Okay,
a label,
gotcha,
yeah.
for sure.
Ray has a label, and I'm the only artist signed to Radar.
Didn't know that.
Right?
God, that's dope,
So
bro. That's dope.
That's unique. I mean, like,
Definitely,
I'm the
bro.
only
That's
artist.
dope.
I
That's
gotta
dope.
make it then.
Gotcha. Real.
I gotta make it
you
then.
You are the staple for what's to come.
Exactly. So I
That's
gotta
dope,
make it.
bro.
So yeah,
That's
we
dope.
can sign with a major. But I am signed with Radar, the label.
Absolutely.
Yeah, been
Gotcha.
signed with them. Radar all day, bro. I love it there, bro. For sure.
Scale 1 through 10 right now. Currently, what do you rate your grind?
My grind right now is a 10.
Real respect.
Cause I'm here in Atlanta. Like I said, I'm here in Atlanta, bro. Figuring it out.
That's right. That's
doing
right.
this.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Like I went from my grind in Toronto was probably like 1, because first of all, so I'm gonna say this on record. No one's ever. No, I've never even said this before. But I was in Toronto, addicted to Percocets, opioids.
Gotcha.
So I was going through that. I wasn't really posting. Ray was telling me you gotta post more, but I didn't know what to do. Like I didn't know what direction to take it. What am I posting? What do you want me to post? I don't know what to post.
Gotcha.
So I was there for 2 years, just doing that and kind of disconnected from a lot of shit.
Understand.
You feel me? And then coming here was like. But Ray, like, you know, like I ain't got no money to like come there and be there and work. He's like, I got you. All right, he ain't giving me no excuses. He got me.
Wow.
Flew me out to Atlanta.
Integrity.
Flew me here, and I stopped like taking perks and opioids a week before because I'm like, I'm not going to Atlanta and dealing with withdrawals. And the first week being there, I look crazy.
Or you can sense the attitude or anything.
You feel me? Like I look crazy. Like he's like, nah. So I stopped that, and I haven't done that shit since.
Bro, respect.
You feel me?
Respect.
That shit's hard to kick because when you get used to that, it's kind of like you want it and you need it.
Absolutely.
Like and I was only doing it to not go through the withdrawals, because the withdrawals is what's really
brutal,
deadly.
Gotcha.
Like, that shit, you can't sleep. You just there like thinking about how you're gonna get another pill.
Gotcha.
You feel me?
Bro, I apprate your honesty, bro. You're gonna help a lot of people out. Just
for sure. And that's what I was going through. And a lot of people don't really know that about me, because I'm working on being a little more vulnerable and like telling people what it is. Like you see this online, like you see me shooting content and videos and putting up videos about Toronto and shit online, but my story is actually a little more deeper than that. Like I was out of it for 2 years doing that shit, trying to like find myself.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? And like coming here, I feel like I found myself, bro.
Real, bro.
Like, for real,
sometimes
I did.
This expression, sometimes you got to get away to make a way.
Exactly, and I felt like if I stayed in Toronto, I would have went down a dark hole. It would have been a darker hole. And you know, like, I feel like, you know, Ray and Radar, they saved me from doing that.
Respect.
You know what I mean? So, like, I appreciate that for real.
Real respect, bro. Respect. And now that you're here, you said it's been about
grinding. It's been about 5 months.
Real,
been about
come on,
grinding.
bro. Come on.
I'm still surviving.
Come on.
But I feel like I have a purpose here. That's different. I didn't feel like I had purpose in Toronto. Everybody that I know in Toronto, like, there's nothing wrong with a 9 to 5. Don't get me twisted. You gotta get it how you get it.
That's right. Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
But all my friends there, they have 9 to 5s. I was the only nigga that was really trying to be an artist and doing this, what I'm doing.
Entrepreneur.
You know what an entrepreneur, you know what I mean? And like, they were doing their construction jobs.
Right.
Yeah, they're entrepreneurs, but they have their own companies, own construction companies and stuff. They're not really on what I'm on. So now being here is like, everybody's on what I'm on. So it's so much easier.
The company is different.
Exactly. It's so much easier to connect with people. It's so much easier to network and so much easier to move around like this and do stuff like this. You know what I mean? And I don't even think I'd be doing this in Toronto.
Real, bro.
You know what I mean?
I do understand that, bro. This is the Mecca right now.
Exactly.
Everybody's migrating here, and it's full of entrepreneurs on with the same mindset.
Exactly.
It's like we linked last week. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how dope. That's how dope it is, bro. We really can, if we really want something, we can get it done.
Exactly.
And it's like this Atlanta, you know, not saying Toronto isn't, but Atlanta's really for the entrepreneur who wants it.
Yeah.
And when you want it, it's here.
Yeah.
It's real,
like I would
bro.
say Toronto's like that also, but Toronto's also the screw face capital is what we, like, a lot of people call it. There's a lot of people there are screw face. You know what I mean? And like, I really want us to like really unite together instead of everybody being so cool and so mysterious and so like, now I'm doing my own thing because I want to get it my own way. Like, we should just unite more. You know what I mean? Like, look what LA just did. We need to unite like them. I feel like that's what Toronto's missing.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? Is uniting. Atlanta feels like uniting.
Bro,
you know what I mean?
We do. That's one thing we do.
You feel me? And I'm realizing that while being here, and I'm like, Toronto's not like this. Toronto, we don't unite like that.
Gotcha.
We gotta unite. Like, if we have like some of the biggest artists in the game.
Absolutely.
Why aren't we uniting and taking over? You know what I mean?
That is so true. That's a fact,
you feel me?
bro.
So I just feel like, yo, Toronto, we gotta do better and unite together.
Real.
All the artists need to start working with each other. You know what I mean? I talk and link with artists all the time online. You know what I mean? Like, we be working.
Real.
You feel me? So it's like, we just need to all come together and just make a super monster.
Bro, that's a fact.
You feel me?
One of the quotes is like, you know, if your dream doesn't involve a lot of people, your dream ain't big enough.
Exactly.
That's real, bro.
Exactly,
real,
bro.
That's real. Let me ask you this, man. Since you've been here the last 4 or 5 months, what's something you learned about yourself?
Something I learned about myself? I'm not even going to say good things because I feel like a lot of people would just say good things.
Respect.
I'm a horrible communicator.
Really?
Yeah. I'm working on it. I'm getting better at it. But not even the last 5 months. It's more like the last year I've realized I'm a bad communicator. And just in the sense of like, I can communicate things better.
Gotcha.
To people. The way even like I come off or my body language definitely could be better. And like texting. Sometimes I'll see a text and I'll just be like,
Gotcha. I'll get to it. Okay.
I'll get to it later.
Gotcha.
No, being here, I'm like, oh no, let me get to it now.
Real respect.
Trying to change that.
I see what you're saying.
Trying to change that pattern of myself. Like, I'm a horrible communicator.
Gotcha.
And like I said, being more vulnerable. I feel like I'm not vulnerable enough and letting people know who I really am and my story. And that's why, like, you know, even saying what I said, being addicted to opioids on this show, bro, on your podcast, is like, that was a big thing for me because it's like, I've never done that before. You feel me? So
what I love about it is, you know, as this podcast grows and as your career grows, bro, people will get to come back and like, man, like, and then the music makes sense.
Yep.
They're like, man, the music is like, okay, certain things. I remember when he said this, you know, I'm just saying 5 years ago, 3 years ago, but bro, I'm telling you, like, all this comes into it, man. That's why I even named it, you know, integrity. Just because, you know, I know as artists, we're the most vulnerable people in the world.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
We
like,
are. And we gotta be in like in today's like age, like you gotta be vulnerable because people want to be able to connect with that.
Bro, that's
you know
so
what
true.
I mean? Like,
so true.
People don't want to see
perfection.
like, oh, all of it, now you're just in fancy cars and you already got it.
Absolutely.
Where
bro.
was the come up?
Absolutely, bro.
You know what I mean?
Come on, that's
and
right.
like, we have a lot, like, an example. We love Drake. Like, Drake's amazing. He's definitely my top 3.
Top 3 as well.
For sure.
Absolutely.
Definitely my top 3. But like, everybody in Toronto knows that he didn't really grow up in a struggle.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
So it's like with that, we still are gonna rep him.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
because struggle or not, like, we can relate to what he's saying.
The art, bro. Like,
You know what I mean? And he comes off like he's vulnerable. Like,
Absolutely.
you know what I mean? Like, people were getting at him for being like the lover boy and like
that's right.
making all these lover songs.
That's
and
right.
I remember when people were getting at him for that. Oh, you
That's
Drake,
right.
you soft
That's
as
right.
hell.
That's right. You Drake soft,
but you were
right,
listening
yeah.
to it low key.
Absolutely.
Like,
Everybody.
you know,
and if you weren't, your girlfriend was.
you feel me?
Fact,
So it's
bro.
like he's
That's a
definitely
fact.
top 3.
That's
It don't
a fact.
even matter where he's from,
That's right.
really.
So true.
You know?
So true.
So
Who's your other 2 while we on that?
I would say Tory Lanez, because I listen to a lot of Tory Lanez.
Classic.
I love Tory Lanez.
Underrated, like I don't know what, bro.
You feel me?
Jeez, his pen is underrated.
Yeah, really underrated.
Absolutely.
And it's like his songwriting is really good, bro.
Absolutely.
Songwriting,
Absolutely.
even his music videos. He's just he's really good artist.
He
in all
really
honesty.
is, bro.
Real honesty. My third one, I would probably say, I really love James Fauntleroy. I say James
Classic.
Fauntleroy because he's the one where I like started learning to do my harmonies from.
Wow.
Because my superpower is my harmonies.
Gotcha.
You feel me?
Real.
Like, that's where I learned harmonies from, was him and Ryan Leslie.
Classic.
I remember
right.
watching Ryan Leslie
right.
videos and him doing the stacks. That's where I learned stacks from.
And you do stack on your music. You absolutely do.
I do the stacks, you know what I mean?
Which
I
is
do
still kind of, not saying it's a lost art, but you do it, and a lot of people don't really.
Yeah, I
layer
gotta
the way
put
you do.
harmonies in
I
my
love
songs
that, bro.
for sure.
I love that.
And that's where I learned it from. So I would probably say those 3 for sure.
Real.
Yeah.
Respect. In this crazy world, this, recording artist, everything you're doing, the day-to-day grind, entrepreneur, are you making time for yourself these days?
I would say not really, just because there's really no time for myself. You know what I mean? If I don't have time for my kids, I can't make time for myself.
Respect.
You feel me? Like, I gotta keep going.
Real.
I gotta keep going. I'm always thinking about the next idea, the next content I can shoot,
Absolutely.
or the next, like what interview can I do?
Right,
You know what I mean? What can I
absolutely,
study? Like, when I go before I did this interview, I watched all your other interviews.
Respect,
you know what I mean?
bro,
I was
respect.
just listening to them to be like, okay, well, he's gonna ask me.
Absolutely.
I didn't, you know what I mean? Like,
Real,
that's
bro.
all
It's-
it is. You know
it's-
what I mean? A little time for myself in the sense of, like, when I'm working out, that's my time for
Real,
myself. When
respect.
I'm swimming, that's my time for myself.
Respect.
When I'm in the studio, it's working, but it's my time to myself.
Meditation, away from it all.
You feel me? So I don't need time
dojo.
to myself, like,
Real.
go on a vacation. Nigga, I don't need no vacation. What am I
grinding.
vacationing for?
Respect.
What did I win? You know what I mean?
That was a bar.
You feel me? Like, I can't have fun
That was a
without
bar.
my kids, bro. So yeah, for sure.
Respect. Let me ask you this, man. In the last 5 months, just say a year, what's something you learned about those around you?
People around me really believe in me.
Respect.
For sure. Like, to the max. They believe in me and they want to see me win. That's what I learned about people, and they really love me. They genuinely love me.
what's up, bro.
Even my friends back home, you know what I mean? They're my brothers. Like, they all love me. They all believe in me. They all want to see me do good.
That's what's
So
up.
the one thing I learned about people around me is, like, they definitely believe in what I got going on. Because if Ray didn't believe me, he wouldn't have me here.
That's a fact.
You
bro.
feel me? And sometimes I gotta just look at it like that. Like,
That's
yo, if
true,
he didn't
bro.
believe in you, you think you'd be here? You know what I mean? You think you'd be in his house? You think you would be,
Wow.
you know what I mean? You think you'd be in the studio every day? You think he'd get you a car to get places?
And think about how many other artists that have probably came at him.
Exactly.
And it's like, no.
for that
so- for the
opportunity.
and he's like,
so
no.
it's like,
bro,
now
that's
I'm here
real.
like grinding, trying to take advantage of it. I've been posting the most I've ever posted on social media ever.
Respect.
Like, literally ever. Like, I've never posted this much. I'm posting at least like almost every day, if
That's
not every
good,
day,
bro.
then
That's
like
good.
4 or 5 times out the week, posting something.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So it's like, I'm grinding, bro. I'm here grinding. I'm here
Come on.
doing it.
That's
you know,
real.
like,
Respect.
from
Respect.
going from 2 years in Canada, not posting shit.
Gotcha.
Nothing. The content was trash. I was posting covers. That's it.
Gotcha.
And they were doing okay, but it was just covers. It wasn't nothing to tell people about me or about Canada
Real.
or about Toronto. Like, get a conversation going. Like, yo, talk about Toronto. You know so much about Toronto.
Absolutely.
You're from there.
That's right.
I lived everywhere in Toronto.
Wow.
So talk about it. You know what I mean? So being here. Like I said, I feel like I have purpose here.
That's right.
You know what I mean? And like, yeah, again, bro, shout out to Ray and Radar, bro. Like, without them, this wouldn't be possible at all. For sure.
Real. That's dope.
Yeah, bro.
Your creative process, man. Producers, as a producer, I know it's really hard to get. You're really picky about production.
Oh man.
So how do produce? Even for the producer watching today, how do producers get at you, or what type of music moves you? Like I
don't like too much going on in the beats.
Gotcha.
So if there's a lot of like no, too much. Just keep it simple. Just keep it simple and send it to me. Let my vocals do the work.
Brent Fry's exact same.
Exactly. You know what I mean?
Minimalist.
Like I'm gonna put harmonies and stuff on it, so it doesn't need much in the beat. I really love sessioning with people live. I love playing like the instruments live. You know what I mean? I don't like people send me beats. I've been doing it because I've been figuring it out and making it work.
Right.
Because I haven't met too many people that be playing live instruments. Other than there's two people that I've been working with. Shout out Chandler and Soul. They're dope.
That's what's up.
Guitarist and a guy who plays piano. Dope. I love sessions like that. That's my ideal session.
Gotcha.
Is working in a studio with the actual instruments, not like loops and stuff. Like I have nothing against loops because you can still make very fire songs with a loop, 100%. But I definitely rather be in the studio with the producer. But you can send me beats at my email. It's in my bio and on my Instagram and stuff. Like for sure, I'll definitely listen to them. I listen to all the beats. If I don't get back to you, it's because I don't like the beat. You feel me?
Understand.
Like, and that's where I'm working on my communication.
But at the same time, bro, like time is money.
Exactly. But that's where I'm working on my communication because I don't want to come off as like a dickhead. So it's like now I'm starting to tell people like, yeah, bro, if you want to send me another one, there was really nothing in there that I was vibing with.
That's
like,
real.
Send me some more packs.
That's real.
I'll go through them because I go through the beats.
Absolutely.
I just don't, you know what I mean? That's that's where the communication part kicks in.
Gotcha. But you
feel me?
But even sometimes that could be. It's a tricky game, right?
It is,
bro.
Because then you could get you get a lot of bullshit.
You do, bro. Absolutely.
I get a lot of bullshit. I'm not gonna lie to you, a lot of bullshit. But it's okay. I still go through them. I still give you guys a chance.
Absolutely.
I'm not being an asshole and like saying, no, I don't care about this. I'm still giving. If there's a beat in there I like, I'm gonna pull it out and I'm gonna record something on it, and I'm gonna hit you and be like, "Yo, take this in."
We just made that, right?
You feel me?
Real,
exactly, bro.
So from let me ask you this, man. Like, so, father of two,
father of three,
for sure. Respect,
for sure.
Respect. Besides your children, what is your proudest accomplishment thus far?
My proudest accomplishment so far, right now, is the way I'm posting on Instagram.
Come on, real. That's real, bro.
I ain't even gonna lie.
So that's major for you. Like,
that's big, bro. That's big for me, bro. I wasn't doing it before. Like, you cannot. I wish Ray was here to tell you that nigga wasn't doing shit on Instagram before.
Gotcha.
My proudest accomplishment right now is being consistent on Instagram. You know what I mean? Like,
I do.
Of course, I have other accomplishments. Like, I'm proud of getting my plaque from YouTube when I got a plaque of 100,000 subscribers. You know what I mean? Like, that was a big moment for me. You know what I mean? Being able to kick the opioids when I thought I was never gonna be able to. You know what I mean? That was a proud accomplishment. A big one. So I got a couple. Yeah, I would say those three for sure.
How has fatherhood change your perspective on your day-to-day, on your grind, your mentality?
Bro, especially having a 13-year-old kid.
Come on, bro.
Now it's kind of like, oh, nigga, you gotta get this. You gotta start going.
Absolutely,
because he's at the age where he's gonna want certain shoes that cost $300. He's gonna want I just bought him a PS5.
Real, bro.
Last Christmas.
Real, bro.
And that was not cheap.
You already know it.
You know what I mean?
Oh, you want controllers too?
You know what I mean? He's at that age now. He's not like he was like my daughter. You know what I mean?
Right,
like
bro.
my daughter.
That's a fact, bro.
My daughter's 7. Like,
come on, bro.
She's still at the age where it's like, okay, she don't cost that much.
Right.
Still.
Absolutely, bro.
13 years old, they're costing, bro. So it's like, okay, I need to get the bag. I need to figure this out and get this motion going. Absolutely. You know what I mean? So I'm just getting the motion going.
Respect.
To be honest, bro, and then keeping it going. Like, I haven't seen them in 5 months. It's been hard.
Understand.
It's been hard. But guess what? It's another sacrifice I had to take.
Understand, bro.
You know what I mean?
And this is the other thing, man. As a prior military, shout out to the Navy, the Coast Guard, the Army. people don't see that often goes on the civilian, not civilian world, but in that sector as well. People go off, it could be 6 months. I was away 3 months at a time.
It's crazy because I was just with somebody who was in the military yesterday, and I was talking to him. Shout out Quay. I was with him yesterday. He was talking to me about it, and I was asking him a bunch of questions because I've never met anybody from the military here before.
Real.
This is my first time, so I'm like, how is it? Like, how is it work in the military? Is it crazy? Is it like on the movies?
It is. It's not as fabricated.
That's what he said. He said the same thing. He's like, fabricated. It's not. It's watered down.
Absolutely,
for sure.
Absolutely. But it is a lot of training.
Yeah.
It's a lot of training for that moment.
You gotta have
one moment,
willpower, bro.
Absolutely, bro. It's a lot of training, a lot of mental. You have to be ready for anything. High stress.
Yeah.
Bro. It's we go away 3-6 months. Deployments. And people don't talk about that.
Yeah.
Enough.
That's stressful.
But it is, bro.
That's stressful. I can only imagine. I'm deployed from Canada here. I can only imagine being deployed to go somewhere to fight. That's crazy. That's
it's different.
It's different, and I respect you guys a lot, bro. You know what I mean? I'm not from here, but thank you for fighting for this country, bro. That's crazy. That's different level mentality.
But yeah, it's like
different level.
It's like you say, when you have a goal, when you want to accomplish something, you have that in your mind.
You get it done.
You get it done.
Exactly.
You're not looking, it's like, no, I get it done. And like how you said, like sometimes you got to be one track minded, because people may not see what you had. No one sees your vision.
Nobody.
And they never will. Like no one will see your vision.
No one sees my vision. They see the vision for me. Bar. They see the vision that is for you, but they don't see the vision that I see. You know what I mean? I get it. You know what I mean? But we're going to keep going regardless.
That's a fact, bro.
You know what I mean? We're going to make it our vision. Fuck it. Let's do it.
Music off, driving down the highway. What's on your mind?
What's on my mind? Oh man, my kids for sure.
Respect.
My kids back home. What's I'm thinking of different content. I swear to you, thinking of different content I could come up with. Thinking how I'm gonna get it next. You know what I mean? Like
absolutely.
Thinking of the next song I'm gonna make. Like that's what's on my mind. Being here, that's what's on my mind.
Real.
You know what I mean? And like
in the moment.
Sometimes it's okay. Like what am I gonna do to get this gas? Or okay, hold on. Let me figure this out.
Right.
How am I gonna get home? Okay, I got this. Tomorrow, my car broke down. Okay, let me figure this out. So I'm still figuring shit out.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? But I'm still thinking like an artist because that's all I gotta do down here.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Bro.
I don't have to work a 9 to 5. And I'm very grateful for that. I'm very grateful to be here and just doing music and being taken care of.
And being,
you know what I mean?
Being able to focus on the craft that God gave you. That a lot of people don't even get to,
exactly. A lot of people don't get to be, beside Ray all the time and like have him believe in their dream.
Absolutely.
You feel me? Like I'm grateful, bro. I'm blessed.
Respect.
So I have nothing but to grind and get it.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? For myself and for the people that believe in me, bro. Because I don't want to let the people that believe in me down.
Real. At
all, bro. That's heartbreaking for sure.
Understand.
You feel me?
Understand that, bro. Let me ask you this, man. Time or money? Which one means most to you?
Time. Fuck money. Fuck you need money for it.
Wow.
Nigga, time. Because in time, like I could sit around and not do anything, and guess what? I can't get that time back. You feel me? But I can sit around with $10 in my pocket.
Absolutely.
I can get it back. I can spend that $10 and get it back. You can't get time back though.
You can't. Bro.
You can't. You can get money back easily. Anyway, you can ask for it and get it back.
Absolutely, bro.
You can go down the street and say, "Can I have $5? Can I have $1?"
But you can't say.
You can get that back. Yo, can I just have like 5 hours back, please?
It's real.
That would be crazy. I ain't gonna lie. If you could do that, that would be crazy. Yo, can I just get that 5 hours I spent back with you?
Report. Right?
You know what I mean? But like you can't get time back. So time any day over money. Like money is nothing to time at all. You clock in a job to get money, and that's time. You feel me? So
real, bro.
Yeah,
real.
For sure.
What about respect or love? Which one means most to you?
Respect, because like, what's love if there's no respect in it?
Wow.
You feel me? Like, I've been in love with people before, and they haven't respected me, and I fell out of love because of that.
Wow.
So respect is means way more to me. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta respect what I'm doing. You gotta respect me as a man. You gotta like respect that, because if you don't, how am I supposed to love you?
Bro,
you feel me? So,
Absolutely, bro.
Respect for sure.
Respect. Let me ask you this, man. What's next for you?
What's next for me is I'm about to release. I have a song coming out with Lyrica Anderson.
Come on.
Called All I Want on the 23rd.
That's what's
Look
up.
out for that.
That's what's up.
And then after that, I'll be releasing my own single.
Come on.
Excited.
Gotcha.
It's up tempo. It's amazing.
Okay.
But
All right.
what's next for me is doing more of this.
That's right.
Getting on tour for sure, and more content. Way more content that I'm doing. You know what I mean?
Real.
Like consistent content.
That's right.
Little short videos of me. You know what I mean? Doing singing the songs and stuff.
That's what's
But
up.
definitely look out for All I Want. Me and Lyrica.
That's
The
what's
23rd. Fire song.
Come on,
Yeah,
come on.
all I want.
Come
You know
on,
what I mean?
bro, come
It's a
on.
fire.
Are you gonna have a visual with this as well?
Yeah, yep, definitely.
Okay,
We
what
got
about
visual.
Excited?
We got definitely gonna
Come
have
on,
a visual
bro,
for
come
that
on,
for
come
sure
on,
too.
for sure.
Yeah, we doing it the right way,
That's
bro.
right,
We
bro.
grinding.
That's
You know what I
right.
mean? So definitely way more of this.
That's right.
Talking in front of the camera and stuff because I don't do this too much. I know you've seen. I don't have many
Gotcha.
interviews online.
Gotcha.
So I can do this. I just don't. I just wasn't in a position to do it more. You know what I
Understand.
mean? So now it's like I'm here.
That's right.
I'm grinding.
It's-
I'm doing this.
That's right, bro. Respect.
You feel me? So that's what you can look out for 11/11 for sure.
11/11. When it's all said and done, what is your legacy?
My legacy is me. Is 11/11. Is what I'm gonna be. Is my work. It's my grind. It's where I came from.
That's right.
To be honest, and it's what I've overcome. You know what I mean? Like I said, even the addiction. I thought I was never gonna kick that. I kicked it though.
Come on.
You feel me? Like
That's
you
right,
can
bro.
kick anything. You know, you put your mind to it, you can
That's
kick
right, bro.
anything.
That's a fact.
Don't sit down and think that I can't kick this. All right, whatever. I'm gonna just keep doing it. Nah, you can kick it. It's just in your head.
Wow.
You can get over it. My legacy is gonna be how I make it. I'm making my legacy right now. You know what I
Absolutely,
mean? It's not over.
That's right.
So I can't say what my legacy is gonna be.
Real.
I gotta make it. You feel me? So my legacy is gonna be me. We gonna see what it is though.
Respect. Respect, bro. Respect.
For sure.
11/11. Let me ask you this, man. You woke up tomorrow morning with $100 million in your bank account. What changes about you?
Shit, nothing now. I already learned that lesson.
Wow.
I already learned that lesson.
What's up? Expound.
I already learned that lesson. I'm staying true to me,
Come on.
doing what I'm doing still, and not relaxing. I'm not chilling. I am working. Probably gonna buy a house here or something and
Respect.
stay here.
Respect.
Bring my kids out
That's
here.
right,
You know
bro.
what I mean?
Respect.
And stay in the grind and stay in the space where the mentality is, yo, you got to get it every day.
That's right,
Not
bro.
back to where in Toronto I was, addicted to opioids, sitting down, not really doing much, and doing the least of content.
Real.
You know what I mean? I'm making the move here,
Respect.
and I'm building around that.
That's right, that's
You
right. I
feel me?
love
I'm
that.
building my
I love
legacy.
that, bro.
I don't
love
want
that.
my legacy to be I got 100 million. I switched up.
Gotcha.
You feel me?
Respect.
I'm gonna have that 100 million. I'm gonna build my legacy.
Come on,
That's what I'm gonna do with that 100 million for sure.
Respect, bro. Respect.
For sure.
11/11. Do you have anything for the supporters, the new supporters watching? Do you have anything to leave them with?
Hey, I need y'all to go listen to my music. If you love real R&B, real love R&B, that's me. I'm the guy because I'm trying to bring real love R&B back.
Real.
You know what I mean? A lot of that, I feel like today it's a lot of like, I'm fucking you, and you know what I mean? Like
Absolutely.
real shit like that, where I'm trying to bring back like, baby, I'm just trying to love
Come
you.
on, man.
I just want to love you all year.
Come on,
You
bro.
know, when the
Come on.
seasons change, it doesn't mean a thing because
Come
I just
on.
want to love you all year.
Real.
You know what I mean? Like, y'all go listen to my music. 1111 is my Instagram, easiest Instagram ever.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? 4 ones, just like that.
Come on.
You can't forget that.
That's
4
real.
ones, follow me,
Absolutely.
and then everything's in my bio. So, stay tapped in for sure.
My brother. As tradition on the integrity response, if you can reach to that bowl, grab one fortune cookie, open it, read it to your supporters, and just like that, we out of here.
Let's see what it's gonna say.
Yes, sir.
What's it gonna say? All right. Okay, hold on. I gotta take a piece of this first, right? Because you gotta eat it, right?
For sure. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh wow!
Go ahead, bro.
Don't let your limitations overshadow your talents.
Bro.
We were just... Hey, bro, this setup, bro. Is this all this in there?
Come on, bro.
Yo, this is crazy.
That's crazy.
Wow.
That's crazy, bro.
And in Toronto, I was definitely doing that.
Bro, that conversation embodied that. This whole conversation embodied that.
In
That is
Toronto, I was
crazy,
definitely
bro.
doing that. Like, and here too, like, I feel like sometimes I'm like, you know, my limitations are like, oh, yo, you can't move here. You can't move. Don't let that overshadow. Don't let that like get to you. Don't let that change your mood and be like, oh, fuck this shit.
Real, bro.
No, because the next day you're gonna get it. And if you don't get it the next day, you'll get it the next day. You're gonna get it though. Damn.
Wow.
That's
bro.
real. I'm keeping that one.
Respect, bro.
I'm keeping that one for sure.
Respect, brother. Respect. 11/11/2024, the integrity response. Just like that, man. Brother, I appreciate you being here.
I appreciate you,
Come
bro.
on,
For real.
First
Thank you
of
for
many,
this.
bro. We got work
This
to
was
do.
great, bro. This was great. This
bro.
made me feel great about
Respect,
myself
brother.
and about, like, you know, just talking, bro.
Come
Like,
on, bro.
Thank you, man.
Man, respect. Respect, my brother. You already know it, man. You know it. 2024, 11/11. Be on the lookout for everything this man has done, everything this man is doing, everything about this man is about to do.
For sure.
Signing off. Salute.